That's so funny that the new version of Doom on Saturn runs way better, but it's not centered on screen. It's like the resolution is a lot of whack. You get these black bars on the sides. It's very strange. See if I can get into my chat here. Yeah, come on. All right. Got my controller. I don't remember where I left off. I gotta find the password. Hold up. Hold up. Yay. We're gonna rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Now the problem is I was playing PlayStation Doom not too long ago, and I took a picture of that password, and I might use the wrong one. Let's see here. 1HQ. HQ. Exclamation mark. 5S9 DLN. Let's see. 5S9 DLN. There it is. Alright, that worked. Ah, we're on the secret level. Okay, back to the chat. Let's see. I don't think I can read it that far. Whatever. Whatever. Oh no, I got way past this level. I got like halfway through the game. This is still in the first episode. I don't know what happened. Hang on a second. Let me see here. I wonder if this version shares passwords with the Doom version. I mean the PlayStation version. Because I have passwords for both. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Damn it, quit that. Stupid app sucks. I do not like iOS. I think it's a horrible OS. The design is trash. And the usability is garbage. Protective text and crap like that is just the worst. Okay. The military base. No. I was way past that. Let's try this one. SP5. Oh, fudge. Stupid thing. I gotta delete it. God, stupid. Okay. SP5. WLQ. TBHG. What is this one? Looks like they do share. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Looks like they do share passwords between the two games. That's interesting. Alrighty. Bring up the app again. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, this level. I thought I beat this level. Oh well. Beat it again. OXO bullets. All right. Which one is it that goes back into the place I need to get to? I don't remember. Hang on. I think it's to the right. Nope. To the left. There it is. I kind of want to just hit him with the BFG. Let's try that. There they go. Save me ammo. He's clipping through the wall. Uh-oh. Ooh, I walked right into that. What's wrong with me? So I got the yellow key. Let's go. This way. Nope. This way. Nope. Other way. This way. There we go. Let's see. Oh wow, where'd you come from? How'd you even get in here? The hell? It's closed off. Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Damn, how did I get that first? How did I get the yellow first? That's random. Oh, shite. Alright. Oof. Got me good. What was in there? Nothing really, huh? Bullets. It's this one. Always go the wrong way. Let's go. Yellow door, where are you? There's blue door. It's through here a bit. Oh, hello. There you are. Okay, blue's back here, right? Yeah. Get out. Okay. Yeah, come on. Alright, so let's see here. We can get out. No. Man, where's that blue door? I'm gonna find that one again. Going in circles. Uh-oh. Well, fill up the health while I can. Okay, that's what I thought. So if I just go back this way. Oh, it's a one-way door. I didn't realize that. Huh, okay. What the fuck? Get off the wall. Ah. Oh, that's where that dude is. Yikes, that's not good. I'm dead. Fuck. Press fire. You're dead. Yeah, I'm not starting with no weapons. Fuck that garbage. Y'all can start me with my password, thank you. Ah, God damn it. Ah, quit that. Eat shit. Hit me while I'm in the middle of the door. Fuckface. Okay, let's go. Oh, yeah, come in here last time. Blue door, it's the other way. Gotta remember. Crap, went the wrong way. Now I gotta go all the way back. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. Shoot. I'm leaving. I'm not trying that again. I just died a second ago in that room. Okay, let's see. I already hear a Baron of Hell somewhere. Crap. The floor is lava. I always find the invulnerable orb after I take out this huge swath of guys. Well, let's see. Is there anything in here? No keys or anything? Guess not. No, I can't leave. Okay. There's gotta be a hole in the wall then. I think I know where it is. There we go. What? Jesus. Brutal. Frame rate's starting to take a hit, huh? Oof. Right on the face. Well, I got a key out of that, at least. grief. What the? Where'd that guy come from? Holy crap. I totally lucked out there. He shot right around me. Alright, I think I could use this against that dude. I'm gonna chainsaw him. Where'd you go? Coward. There you are. Now I can't see anything. Okay. Oh no. Am I out of... No, I got enough for a couple of rounds. Oh, good. Drop down right onto an invincibility orb. That's lucky. To say the least. Holy crap, they drop you right in the middle of getting shot. That was wild. Okay. Whoa! Holy cow. This is getting crazy. Oh, I hate this level. Oh, this level's so obtuse. Damn it. Get off. Get off. Get off. Get off the lava. Alright. Let's see. I got blue key. Blue key for that one too. Stay out the lava. Let's go over here. Nothing there. Let's restart it. Dummy. So this way is where you gotta go later. Okay. Now there is a door on the back of this. It's a red key. Okay. Let's see what's back here. Back here. Okay. Red key door. What else? Red key door. So I need some sort of... I need the red key, but where is that? There's another red key door. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, so... Good grief. Blue key. It's a good start. Now, there was a blue door toward the beginning of the level, if I can remember where it was. Let's turn this on. Whatever that did, I have no idea. Okay. Okay, how do you get out of here? No! Okay, blue door's over here, right? Yep. Oof. Watch out. Need the red key. Let's try this side. Oh, knew it. Freaking knew it. Do that stupid shit. Okay, okay, of course, there's another one. Okay. Yellow door. Hello there, how are you? Welcome back. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Is it still Sunday where you are? It's Sunday night, right? I've had people from like Australia in here before, and it's like tomorrow for them. The next day entirely. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, I think I can go in this door now. Let's see, where does that bring me? Yellow door. No good. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Man, everything is a yellow, requires a yellow key. I hate this level. There's a giant maze full of lava. Ooh, there's the yellow key right there. Okay. See if I can somehow get over there. I don't remember how. Can't run. Oh, I can. Look at that. Alright. Now let's go yellow doors. If I can stay alive long enough. Okay, there's one there. Can I run across that too? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Go this way. That's where I started. This way has... Any yellow key? I mean, yellow doors. Hello, yellow doors. Anyone home? Where the heck are they hiding? Let's try through here. Is there one down here? There's a red door, which I think has a yellow door on the other side. Okay, so that's where I gotta get right there. Because I hit a switch and it raised the bridge. And the bridge goes to the exit. Oh boy. Nope. Put me on the other side of the bridge. Oh, here we go. Okay, I think that connected it. Let's now go back to the other side. I need some health bad. There we go. Okay. Here. Is it connected? Nope, it's not. Dang. Do I go to the middle? I think I might go to the middle right there. Nope. Oh, that's not good. Trying to remember. I know there's another red door somewhere. This one? Nope. Let's try the other blue door. Blue door. Uh-oh. Don't fall. There we go. Uh-oh, golly. Okay, this way. These levels are crazy. They're just huge mazes. Okay, here's a red door. There's a switch. I don't know what that did. I heard something back here open. Oh, man. Ah, here we go. I bet this... Not quite. We're getting there. There's only like one or two like this left that I haven't gone to yet. Bad news is my suit's about to expire. Here we go. Let's see. Yes. Haha, I found it. Exit. Yes. Tower of Babel. I think this is the last episode, the last stage of episode 2. Yep, Cyber Demon, right? Yep, I hear him walking around. Cyber Demon's right over there. There's a lot of enemies on this level on ultra violence difficulty, I'll tell you what. Usually it's empty. Usually there's just a few lost souls flying around. That is a lot of enemies. Uh-oh. Run! Got him. Interesting. Usually the level just ends once you kill him. But it looks like they've introduced something different in this one. You have to actually find an exit. Alright, let's find where the exit is. Oh, man. I think there's a room with like 1,000 rockets in it. I need to find that. Ooh. Ah, crap. There it is. Okay, so where's the way out here? Because there is no way out in the regular version of Doom. It just ends when you kill the Cyber Demon. And he's been dead for about 5 minutes now. Maybe you gotta kill all the enemies. Ah, there you go. Interesting. What the fuck is that? Is Something flying through the wall. That was weird. Okay, so I think we're on Inferno now, the third episode. Let's see. Like the bloody hooks. The meat hanging from them. Oh no. Oh goody. Got guys teleporting in now. They're killing each other. That's so funny. There's so many enemies on the higher difficulties that it gets too crowded and they start just killing each other first. Because they can't shoot at me without hitting one of their own guys. There's so many audio cues in Doom you have to listen for. If you don't listen really closely, you can miss like where a switch activated something or something like that, and you'll just get stuck. You have to listen for that. Oh. Good lord. How many freaking guys in one room do you need? Okay. Well, that's why they give you the supercharged health. Holy crap. Okay. I can't shoot with that gun in this close quarters. Man. And they're so close together, and you're so close to them because the rooms are so small, you can't use rocket launchers or you'll kill yourself. Uh-oh. Get in there. Blue key. I only have 30 rounds of ammo left, basically. Waste it all now. $15. Man, it's brutal. Okay. I got a little bit left with the chain gun. That's good. Crap. Get up there. Well, that is an elevator. I didn't know if it would actually move or not. What's this? The best way is something called a retro tink, but those are expensive. Those are very expensive. You can get like a what do they call them? Like I think it's called a retro scaler on Amazon or eBay. There's one made by a company called Bitfunx, Bitfunx, and basically what it does, it's a line doubler, and it's these old consoles output at a low resolution, 320 by 240, typically, and modern displays can't go that low. And so what it does is it doubles the resolution by doubling the number of lines, essentially horizontally. So instead of 240, it makes it 480. And then modern TVs can read that, so you can output that on a HDMI cable. So it basically converts S-video or composite video or component sometimes into HDMI. And those are typically, you can find them for, I don't know, under $100 usually. Those are, I think I found one for $60 US on eBay, I think it was. That's where I got my first one. And then I looked on, here we have Facebook Marketplace, and then someone was selling a RetroTink 5X Pro for less than the normal price. So you can sometimes find one cheaper. But that's what I used first. I think another thing you can do is, I don't think you can do that, run without adding input lag. See, that's the main thing, is you can get scalers and things like that, but they're usually made for DVDs, like DVD conversion and stuff like that. And so there's input lag, and the problem is, like, it doesn't play correctly. The retro scaler has 0 input lag, so you can play without having to worry about, you know, the gameplay experience being screwed up. Yeah, so the RetroTink, I forget what they call it. Their model of it is a 2X, I think, a 2X Pro or something like that. Basically, the more expensive it is, the more it does. Basically all it is. And how much you need is, like, the 4K, the RetroTink 4K, which are very expensive, are not really for the average user. They're for people that capture footage and do stuff on YouTube and stuff like that. And so those people need a lot of different options, a lot of flexibility. But if you're just trying to play games, you can get away with, like, the 2X, whatever it's called. That's the retro scaler, the Bitfunx retro scaler, is actually the same as the old RetroTink 2X. They actually copied their technology and then mass produced it, I think, in China. So it's a knockoff RetroTink, but it's not the new version of the retro. The new version of the RetroTink has a few more options, and it also has better quality upscaling. But the Bitfunx is pretty good from what I've used. It gets the job done. So if you want to play old consoles, that's probably the cheapest way to go, and have 0 input lag. I've seen people say that they'll buy upscalers from, like, Amazon or something, and those upscalers are made, like I said, for DVD players, basically, so that people can, or they're made for, like, VCRs, so you can watch old videotapes or something, or convert them to digital, and they add input lag, and it doesn't make for a good gaming experience. I don't know how to open this. Where am I going? Oh, I didn't know I could go around it. I thought it was a wall. Okay, so we got this. And the problem with that stuff, obviously, is none of it's really cheap. Luckily, it's like a one-time expense, you know. If you save up and buy it or whatever, just buy it the one time, then you can use it on everything. The problem is when you get to be like me and you have you can't stop. I have a very bad problem about I keep going. So I go, what else can I do? What else can I add? So it's crazy. And if you're wondering the quality of a RetroTink 5X, I'm using one right now to stream. So, like, let me do this real quick. I think RetroTinks are compatible with PAL as well. I'm not positive on that. I couldn't tell you for sure because I haven't used anything PAL before. Unless it's like, you know, have I used? I might have, but I couldn't use it on this CRT because this is an NTSC set, right? So they're not compatible. But I have used, you know, I've played PAL versions of games before on like jailbroken consoles, and because you can play them on HD TVs because there's no, you know, they all do 50 hertz. But I'm pretty sure that they're compatible. Let me see real quick. I can show you the options on the 5X Pro because that's what I have right now on this monitor. Let me full screen it. Okay, so this is running through a RetroTink 5X. These are the options whenever you bring up the menu. You can change the type of input. Right now I'm going in through S-Video. So this right now I think is native 480i. And it's just upscaling it to 1080p. You can choose up to 1440p with this upscaler. Right now I have it at 1080p fill. To fill the screen. You can also do overscan or underscan. So if I choose this, for example, you'll see it gets smaller because it basically has underscan now. Right? So now the box is smaller. Let's see if there's any NTSC and PAL options. I don't know about the 2X. That's probably what you'd want to get. Unless you just want to go all out. Because I think the 2X is just over $100 US. For the newest one. HDMI. I don't see any options for like... Screws up the color. And what's cool with the 5X is you get the option for like scan lines. So if you want to add scan lines to stuff, you can do that. It's not good for streaming, but while you're playing, it's cool. Unfortunately, streaming just gets it all jumbled looking and just makes it blurry. But you can do like a PVM, BVM scan lines and stuff like that. Or just like a typical consumer set here. And then you can mess with like the mask. Make it look different. Customize it. It's all kinds of stuff you can do. LCD. But that's only, I think, on the 5X. I don't think the 2X does that. The interlacer. You can use this for things like laser discs or old DVDs that don't do 480p. You can deinterlace things with this. And that's what, actually, I'm playing at 480i right now. Actually, I think I'm playing 240p right now on the Saturn, but if I play something like the Wii or the Xbox, I can't do 480p because this CRT only does 480i. So in order to be able to stream and play on the CRT at the same time, I have to use 480i, and this will actually deinterlace that interlaced signal and make it look better. And that's what you'd be doing basically with the line doubler if you ever play a 480i signal. Let's see, the interpretation, no. This is like a blur filter in case you're playing like a 3D game, like an N69 and 64, like a PlayStation game or something. Blurring it makes it look a little better sometimes. Let's see. My thing is having a hard time picking up the remote. B-sampling, generic. You see there's presets here too. Like this preset is made for the Saturn, which I'm playing right now. I'm just using generic 4x3, but you can choose this and it's basically just made custom for the Saturn. So all the pixels line up perfectly. So there's a lot you can do with it. I don't know half of them. I don't know. I've never used like half the options here. More than half probably, but I play on a CRT, so I don't really have a need for it. I bought it to stream with, so I can have good quality. And if I ever do YouTube content, I use it to capture footage with, so that I have high quality footage. And I know a lot of YouTubers like just emulate stuff and then capture the footage that way, but I'm like, I want to play on real hardware, thanks. Anyway. Yeah, I don't see anything with NTSC versus PAL in this. Maybe in here. Nope. HDMI. Do the VSync triple buffer. I guess you do double buffer and stuff too. Is that what this is? I don't really mess with this stuff. Yeah, it's just stuck to retro or triple. You can do things like inject HDR with this one, which is interesting. So like if you have an HDR display, you can kind of force HDR. Like this basically kind of tone maps it for HDR and sends a signal, an HDR signal to your TV. And that way you can play old games with like more vivid colors, I guess. Brighter. And VRR. I don't know what would use VRR, but that's an option. I like the old arcade games were always some weird hertz. Like the original version of Mortal Kombat ran at 54 hertz, which is very odd. Like you can't get that on any screen today unless you use VRR. If you use VRR, you can lock it at 54 and actually play at the original hertz if you're emulating it on MAME. But that's the only way you can do it. And I think this would be able to be compatible with that. So that's kind of cool. But yeah. Status. 263p. That's the input. Very odd resolution. Let's see, load profile. Yeah, I have a few in here. You can save some things. Like you can customize your scaling, things like that. If you want like there you can see the borders. So if I really cared enough, I would go and like crop the edges. But I don't care enough. And then you can save it in a profile. So like whenever you play that console, you just go load profile. Like when I play the Xbox on my OLED, my 16:9 screen, I'll put it in widescreen, and then sometimes it doesn't fill the edges the entire way, so I stretch it a little bit to fill the entire screen, and then I saved it into a profile, so I don't have to do that every single time I play the Xbox. It'll just pop into place whenever I tell it to. Yeah, input. You can also go. It's called the RetroTink 5X because 5X is it's 5 times 240. So 240 times 5 is 1080. But it can do. You go into OSD and then advanced res. And there's like an experimental mode, and this doesn't work well with S video. I found it. You'll see this. It drops signal pretty constantly, but with component it actually works really well. You can do 1440p and then upscale to that. So if you're on a 4K TV, you're upscaling to 1440 instead of 1080, and it actually scales a little better. So you'll see now it's at 1440. And usually when I'm playing with S video, it starts like, yeah, like that right there. It'll lose signal. And I'm not sure why, but component doesn't do this. Let me see if I can find that retro scaler. I'll show you what they look like. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up because it's a little bit of a bigger image on the camera. So this is what I have. This is what I bought first before I got a retro tank. So this is a, you can see the thing if it'll focus. It's a retro scaler. It says it on the front, retro scaler 2X. And it's got a couple buttons there on the front, on the top of it. If you look over here, it's got composite on this side. And it's got component and an S video on that side. And then this side is power. It's a micro USB powered thing, and it's got an HDMI out. And so you can plug in basically all of them at once if you need to. And on the top here, it says CVBS, which is composite, S video, YPBPR, which is component. And then basically you choose what it is that you're using. And it'll output over HDMI, and it'll double the lines so your TV can read it. So your TV can play whatever it is that you're connecting. And this is usually, I got this for, I think, $60 US on eBay. I've seen them on Amazon before. And I think they're a little more than that on Amazon, but you can find them pretty easily. And there's modes like smoothing mode and stuff like that. Is basically, like I was saying a minute ago, like on the Retro Tank, there's an option to have like a blur filter over the image. On like old 3D games, it helps if you blur the image a little bit because it helps kind of blend it together. And this does not do scan lines or anything like that, so that's another reason why. Is because scan lines kind of help blur the image and they help make it look a little more acceptable because old 3D is bad. So, but that's probably what I would look for. They're pretty good. I've been happy with it. I've used it for like laser discs and things like that, in addition to old games. And I used this probably for a good year or so before I actually found a retro tank that I would actually pay for. Because I think a retro tank is over $300. The 5X Pro is over $300 on its normal pricing. And now here in the US, we have the tariffs and things inflating everything. It's just crazy. So I would look for one of those. Retro Scaler 2X, AV converter, and line doubler. And you can play like 480i on this too. So you could play like GameCube, PS2, Xbox, as well as basically anything that uses a composite signal. So it's not just old consoles, like really old consoles. But yeah. Oh, I think it's still on my 1440p setting. This is still zonking. You see it still disappearing. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of work like finding that stuff out myself a while back. It's not fun. There's a lot of people who are kind of snobby about it who think you should only get RetroTink because it's a knockoff of RetroTink, and they want Mike. What's his name? Mike Chi. I understand. I do understand. Like copying some independent creators' work is not cool, but not everyone has $300 or whatever to spend on stuff either. It's very similar to the things with like EverDrive. I think his name's Crix. He's a Ukrainian guy who makes them. And then there's Chinese knockoffs you can get for much cheaper, like hundreds of dollars less. And people get onto other people who buy the cheap versions. But it's like, you know what? People aren't made of money, unfortunately. I can't see long enough to be able to change my resolution. I'm sorry, it's crapping out like this. Wow, that's annoying. Let me do this. Let me do this while I get this back up. Input. Okay, output. 1080. Come on. You know you want to show me. Come on. All right, cool. There we go. Okay. Let me get this back up. I'm just going to leave it full screen. Easier on my eyes if it's dark. I still don't know where to go in this level. Oh, I have a blue key. Let's see here. Wow, that was it, huh? Okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. This system cannot handle this level. Why is this level here? Look at how slow this level is, my goodness. Slideshow. Oh man, that's awful. I think I'm completely out of ammo. I am. Holy crap, they're giving me my chainsaw because I literally have no ammo left in any of my guns. Dude, I can barely move. it's crazy, especially Doom 2. Doom 2's levels are just like, what? And then like you got the episodes. I've never played the episodes because I can't stand them. I like, oh man, what was that one? I forget what it was. I think it was part of Final Doom or something. And I was just like, okay, this is just silly. Because they basically just started making levels that were just like gimmicky. They're just like they tried to see if they could make an entire level just one room, I think, in one of them. And it was just like, okay, this is overkill. It's silly. You guys are just doing stuff just to screw with people. And then they'll have like platforming where you have to like walk across gaps, and if you fall in the lava, you die and have to start over. And I'm just like, I don't want to play all that crap. I just want to like shoot stuff and get through the level. Uh-oh. Now where is that trigger? Okay. God, man, that's crazy how far that frame rate drops. Wow, look at this. It's like, that's basically the original version of Doom on Saturn is basically like this right here the entire time. It is horrible. This is like the patched, fixed version. So it's only doing this on very, very rare occasions, thankfully. It's usually like this, which is very playable. The original is like this, which is not playable at all. I'll be surprised if I can beat this, because I can't stop myself. Like when I'm running across there, I can't judge when I'm across. There's no way to know. That's crazy. Good grief. Like when I turn, that's the least I can turn right there. Because it has no frames in between. Man. Anyway. Just up the challenge, right? Okay. Oh no. It just pops up out of nowhere. The dude's down in the lava scratching me from down there. Let's see. Can I get... Where do I go from here? There's stairs right there, right? Okay. And I'm playing on ultra violence, which is like the worst idea. I should have gone with hurt me plenty. It's like, please don't shoot the barrel. Please don't shoot the barrel. I need a suit. I need like a whatever that suit is. Biohazard suit. I saw they announced Resident Evil 9. Did they? I guess they officially announced it, right? It's called Requiem, I think. That's like the only other series other than Doom that I'd probably buy a brand new game in. Because I like Resident Evil a lot, but like I stopped buying new stuff a while ago. Like I bought Doom Dark Ages and I haven't played it at all. I played it like, I think I'm on the 4th level. Waste of money. Good Lord, here we go. Cacko Demon way over there. God, man. Where's the yellow key? I'm missing it. Is that up there? Hang on. No. Oh, come on. You tell me I didn't make that. Full of crap. Can I get that armor? Okay. Now can I get some health? Nope. I think I'm dead. I don't think I can make it back up. Ooh, barely. Oh no. crap. Okay, good. That was lucky. And this brought me back out, right? So... what am I missing here? Right here, I bet. Nope. Hmm. I think games are too expensive is my problem. Like, I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I've got a bunch of old stuff already. And I don't play it. It was just kind of sitting on a shelf or in my closet. And I was like, so am I going to just have these to have them, or am I going to use them? And so I just decided to start playing them. I was just like, I might as well see what it takes to get, like, get them up and running again. That's when I started doing research into the retro scaler and stuff. And then I just decided to buy a CRT because I just said it's too much work to get them. Because I also want to play and like capture footage at the same time while I'm playing on a CRT. So that was, I took it as kind of like a challenge, and I just wanted to kind of like figure out how to do that. And now I have this stupid setup, which is crazy complicated. It's like tons of splitters and switchers and all kinds of stuff. Oh, here we go. I'm dead. Man, this game is just too much. I can't handle this version. Alright. That's enough of this one. Let me get the password. Oh, I'm using my phone. I need to get back to the Dark Ages. Like, literally, not Doom. No, I'm just kidding. But, like, Doom, the Dark Ages for me was way too different from Eternal. And so I have to learn everything from scratch again. And it's, like, daunting. I don't know how to describe it otherwise. It's just, I don't want to do it. I don't want to play. I don't want to feel like a kid, like I don't know how to play games anymore. And that's how I always feel when I was playing a new game for the first time, because I'm dying all the time and like trying to figure everything out. And I don't have the patience for that anymore. So I play games that I'm already good at. So I'll play Doom Eternal like all day, but Doom the Dark Ages is tough. And that's recent. That's happened maybe in the past year and a half or so, where like I feel that way. Because I used to be like, yeah, bring it on, let's learn. And I'm like, now I'm like, I don't have time. I just want to play something I know already. Let's see what I want to play. Oh, I kind of... Let me show you this. This is kind of interesting. All right, so check this out. This is kind of interesting. I just found out about this like the other day. I didn't even know it existed. I don't think it existed till last year. But you know, the regular version of Doom never came to the N64. Well, somebody fixed that. So, you know, Doom 64 is a game. Now this is called 64 Doom, because it's just regular Doom. But I think a lot of people thought Doom would not work well on the N64 for whatever reason, even though Doom 64 runs perfectly fine. But I think they wanted to prove that it could. Let's try Inferno. But here it is. Here's Doom in all its glory on the N64, running natively on an actual N64. It's pretty interesting. I always find things like this interesting, where they'll port something that never existed on that platform to it, like years or years later. They did that, you know, they did that with Grand Theft Auto 3 on the Dreamcast. They got it working on the Dreamcast. When it was long thought that could never happen. And somebody's like, hold my beer. So I don't know what level I'm in, or what episode I'm in. Yeah, the only real drawback is you see these weird bars up and down the screen. And if I look at like certain brightness or dark areas of the game, you can see these like jail bars on the screen. It's really weird. Oh, good. I forgot how to change weapons. Let's see here. How do you change weapons? A is attack. It's not working. Anyway. Oh, I just toggled God mode apparently. Somehow. Who needs weapons now? I'm getting shot at through the wall. Even the map looks good. Let's see. Yeah, see those bars? You can only see them in dark places, and it's not that distracting, considering, but like, that's really the only major flaw I've seen. It runs like exceptionally well. And I guess if you want to consider the resolution to be a little smushed, it has, you know, the black bars on the top and bottom. But it's got all the music and everything. It's got like an N64ized version of the soundtrack. It's kind of interesting. Doesn't quite sound like the PC version. But it has music. I still don't know how to change. How do you change weapons? I thought that's how. Huh. Yeah, you're right about 3D thing. 3D does not look good on the PS1 or N64. That's what I was getting at with that retro scaler. It has that blur filter. And if you blur the graphics a little bit, they tend to look a little better. But still, they can only do so much. But, you know, Doom is Doom. Doesn't matter what console it's on. It looks like Doom. There was a time, believe it or not, this was like cutting edge visually. It looked like the lighting mostly is what it was. And the fact that like they would, it's so weird, that they would turn and follow you instead of like Wolfenstein. I think Wolfenstein, they kind of, I mean, they would turn with you, but there was no like real 3D looking model most of the time. Yeah, there's those bars. Very strange. There we go. I thought that's how you change weapons. I don't know what it was doing just a minute ago. I want to know how I got God mode to kick in. That was interesting. Got the shotgun. Yes, I did. Not going to activate, huh? Oh, okay. The funny thing about this is I'm pretty sure that, like, this is the PC version of the game. So, like, it has a lot of stuff the other versions won't. Like, design-wise or, like, it has nightmare difficulty. And, like, the PlayStation version didn't have that. It only went up to ultra violence. And all it takes is a port from some, like, modder to make a proper version for the N64. Whoa. This game feels so different with the actual soundtrack as opposed to that creepy PlayStation version. It's a really slow chain gun. Oh, now it's on. Mono a mono. That version of the song sounds weird. This whole version of the soundtrack sounds like some kind of like parody. Bloop, 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 bloop. I can't turn fast enough. Boy, that's interesting. There is no run button. In order to run, you have to use the analog stick. And to walk, you use the D-pad to move. That's funny. That does not work at all. Not a bad conversion though, honestly. It runs super smoothly. I was like looking at a video of it and I was like, what? Like that's on the N64? That's crazy. Look at that. It's got the goodbye screen from the PC version. 1-800-ID games. So it's a literal port of the PC version to the N64, which is weird. The fact somebody thought to do that. Okay. I will say this for it, though. It's a way to play it in 240p on your CRT. So, like, it's to do that on a PC takes a lot of configuring and a lot of messing around. And you can do it just by plugging it into an EverDrive on a N64 and just playing. Like, that's cool in and of itself. I think it's just a sign people have too much time on their hands, right? Like, what do I do? What am I going to do today? I don't know. I'm going to bring Doom to the N64. What are we going to call it? 64 Doom? Doom's not... I mean, Doom 64 is a thing, so we can't call it that. I'm going to go a little bit newer here. Let's see. Remote. Do this. One. There it is. Oh. My floor is ripping up here. My floor is like this crappy, it looks like hardwood, but it's fake. It's like a linoleum kind of thing. And it's like coming up in this one area. It's starting to rip up. It sucks. I rent this place. I don't own it, so I'd have to pay for that probably. We moved this. This is a new CRT. I got this yesterday. It's a Sony Trinitron I found at a local estate sale, and it weighs 165 pounds, and we had to move it up a flight of stairs. I'm on the second floor right now, and I think it was too much weight for this floor. Started buckling. These things are too big, man. Let's see here. Let's play something that's actually kind of okay looking in 3D. Got audio. I'll have to do a video or something on my setup at some point just to brag about it. It's so stupid. Like, there's people with much nicer setups than mine, but I put so much effort into like routing things and having switchers for audio at certain places and all this stuff. It's just, it's so like, it's so hacked together. It's hilarious. CRTs are very acquired taste. It's one of those things where every time I buy one, people ask me why. I go and I'm like, I want that. Like, I go specifically for a CRT. Like yesterday, I actually had her, I paid in advance and I had her hold it for me because I was on a trip for work until Friday. And I contacted her on Monday and I said, if I pay early, would you hold it for me? And she said, I'll let you pay me when the sale starts and then I'll hold it for you until Saturday. And I said, okay. And she couldn't understand why I would want her to hold one of these giant TVs. The problem is these Sonys in particular are very expensive now. Like, if you look in Facebook Marketplace here in the States, this one in particular is like $200 to $300 US now. And that's what they'll go for. I paid $50, so I got a good deal. And she was gonna sell it for $20, and then when she asked me to hold it, she charged me more. Or when I asked her to hold it, she charged me more to do it because she could have like sold it to. She said as soon as the sale started Thursday, she said there was a guy waiting at the door to come in, and he asked for the TV, and she had told him, "I've already sold it." Like, the sale hadn't even officially started yet, and she had already sold it. And if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have gotten the TV. So they're very in demand right now. Especially if you can find one cheap. I'm gonna play Black. Have you ever played Black? Fun shooter. But yeah, it's so funny because people will go, "Why are you buying this? This thing is huge. It doesn't look great." I'm like, "No, trust me. I will use it." That means I just have another one in my room across the hall here for sale. I'm gonna have to get rid of. I'm running out of room. I don't have enough room for all the CRTs I've gotten right now. because I was selling them. I was like scooping them up from estate sales, where if no one bought them, they were going to go to the dump. And so I didn't want that. So I would buy them up, and then I would just sell them for like basically what I paid for them. I don't try to. You can't make money on them. I don't feel right buying something for like $10 and selling it for like $100. It seems like I should feel right about that, but I don't.
We were almost there. I wanted to kill him so bad I could taste it. Like blood in my mouth. I was closer than any of the others. There was no way.
They must have been old then. Because anything past like 1995 is pretty well documented online, I think, anyway. Because like I've found, especially Sony's, if you go on, there's a site called crtdatabase.com, and the CRT database has, if you look at like all the different models from different manufacturers, you'll find Panasonic and, you know, all these different, and they'll have like maybe 15 or 20 per manufacturer. There are over 250 entries for Sony.
Again. 3, you got the honors. We'll secure the perimeter in case the shitbag tries to run.
Because people really like Sony for whatever reason.
Get on your fucking position! You know what to do, Keller.
Copy that. Sweeping the ruins.
Bravo 3, I just had a bunch of hostiles run past my position toward the courtyard. A few slipped by. You should see them any second.
I even went through the trouble, I don't think you can see them, but like these speakers here, right there, next to the TV, they are also Sony speakers, and I went out of my way to find them so that they'll match my TV, and like I'll have like a Sony setup essentially. But those are hard to find too. Anything like from the 90s, because they're 30 years old. Anything from the 90s is getting harder and harder to find. I think this TV is from 2005. It's not that old. It's only 20 years old, but like, I have a PVM from 93. And that needed a bunch of work done on it to be able to keep it alive. I wonder if it's renderware that you like. This game is made on renderware, and a lot of games were made on renderware. That was Criterion's engine. So they all have a certain kind of shared aesthetic because they're made on the same engine. It's kind of like how all Unreal Engine games kind of look similar. Because they all have the same tools to make the games with. So the basic lighting and things like that look pretty similar. It's nice though, it was when 3D came into its own, right? Like, finally consoles had enough power to be able to output 3D and have a nice frame rate, and also give creators the freedom to do kind of what they wanted. And then the 360 came around, and they tried HD, and they weren't ready for HD, so you get all kinds of screen tearing and crappy frame rates. That's what I don't like about... Like, I like the 360 and the PS3. I like them, but, like, that generation wasn't ready. I think they went HD too early, personally. Because only like, the best, like, Naughty Dog and stuff like that had real success with it. Epic with Gears of War and stuff like that. Like, most third parties really struggled. Plus the the systems were so hard to make games for. They weren't like PCs like they are now. They were like still custom hardware. The PS3 was apparently a nightmare to make games for. You can tell. If you look at like Fear or something like that that came out on like cross-platform, you see how crappy the PS3 version is compared to the 360. You can tell something happened. Something went wrong there. Granada. The Kinect ruined the 360, man. That was the end of the 360. They were trying to go after the motion control stuff. I don't dislike motion. I actually like motion controls fine when they're done right, but like gimmicky crap is all they end up coming up with. I never played Kinect Star Wars. I played Joyride and a few other things, but like, and some of them were done pretty well. I like things like the voice commands and stuff in games. Those are cool. And then like using it for navigating the interface was kind of interesting. I like the Wii. I honestly do like the Wii a lot. I love navigating the interface with the controller, and like I like playing shooters with the Wii remote. So I don't like. There are some things I don't care for, like when they make you shake the nunchuck to reload and stuff like that. That's stupid. But thankfully, most don't do that. And the further the Wii went on, the older it got, the less they did that stuff. Because they realized it annoyed people. Like Red Steel 2 is one of my favorite games ever. And it's just a fun shooter. And it doesn't do any of that crap. But yeah, man, and I don't think it was necessarily like including the Kinect that was the bad thing for the Xbox One or like the games even. It's that it drove up the price $100 over the PS5 or PS4 rather, and that's what I mean. They lost right there. As soon as you're $100 more than your competitor and you're less powerful. PS4 was a more powerful console than the Xbox One. Let's see, you're done. You're finished. So they lost that generation before they'd even started. Microsoft did. Oh, I died. That's rare. Restart mission, I'm good. I'll play something else. I don't feel like finishing that one. No, I didn't get a Switch 2. I probably won't get one for a while. I have a Switch 1. I was playing that this past week. I'll take that on trips with me. PCS Xbox. Does this work at all? This. Excuse me. Let's see. How well does this emulator work? Do I have games on it? I don't remember putting games for this system on there. D, G, F. Huh. No. Hold on. Go up. Okay. F. Games. No, that's wrong. What are you doing? What's going on here? Oh, there it is. Okay. It disappeared. There we are. ROMs. Do I have PlayStation? I do have PlayStation ROMs on here. That's interesting. I don't remember putting any on here. A Disruptor. Wow. I own that on disc. Ridge Racer Type 4. I wonder how this runs on the Xbox. The weird picture of Nemesis killing Brad. Why? That's a loading screen. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Namco presents. Oh, it's playing. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it runs full speed, because this runs at 60 frames, I think. R4. I could just play this on a real PlayStation, but why would I do that? I've said it before, man, the Wii is better now than it was back then because of all the stuff you can do when you jailbreak it. And it outputs at 240p natively, which is like the last console to do that. And it does it over component or RGB SCART. So you can like play old console games on a Wii in better quality than before, unless you had an RGB or whatever. Here in the States, a lot of those consoles only got up to S-Video. So like the N64, I don't think you can do component with an N64. I don't know if you can do RGB either. You can do S-Video though. But it's like the best way to play a lot of old console games. And you do it all with one machine, which is super convenient. And the cool thing is you can use a bunch of different types of controllers, like the classic controller or I like the Wii Remote sideways personally when I'm playing like PC Engine or something like that. Or a regular NES, Famicom, whatever. I can, you have some versatility there.
Welcome to the Real Racing Roots 99.
The Xbox was the first console that I ever jailbroke. I put homebrew on it, I think 20 years ago, 2005. And it was this Xbox, actually.
Stages 1 and 2 each consist of 2 races, while the final round consists of 4 races. You have 4 chances to advance through each race.
Watch the game not even run when we get into the race. Like, it's letting me go through all of this crap and like start it up, and then I bet I'll get into the game and it runs at like half the frame rate or like doesn't even run.
The qualifying position for each stage
is as follows. You must finish 3rd or better in each stage to advance through stage 1. Let's do Japanese team. So you're the punk who's supposed to give us a winning season, eh? An inexperienced punk at that. I'm Miyazaki, manager of this team. I can't believe those bozos at the top sending me an inexperienced rookie like you. Well, since our team doesn't even register a blip on racing fans' radars, the worst you could do is ruin our non-existent reputation. By the way, our benefactors upstairs have agreed to let us choose the sponsor we want for this season. So, what do you say? Why don't you amuse me by choosing the car you want? What a dick. Choose a car? Oh my god. Is this a racing game? I think I'm Japanese, right? The car's name is Ambitious. That's so stupid, I like it. That's cool. Yeah, jailbreaking handhelds is even better because you can just take them. I mean, listen, if you jailbreak a Switch, you have like a lot of stuff at your fingertips. You basically have a Steam Deck. You have RetroArch and you have like all the Switch games, which the Switch has a crazy library because they brought a ton of like Xbox 360, PS3 era games to the Switch, you know? Like Darksiders is on Switch. I was playing it on Wii U the other day. I have it on Switch. It runs at 60 frames a second on Switch. And it looks good. And it like you can play like that. You can play like Red Faction Guerrilla. You can play all these like games that didn't really get a ton of acclaim or whatever, but I think they're still fun. Plus, it has like Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 and like all these awesome games from last gen. It's got a whole bunch of stuff, plus all Nintendo stuff, obviously. It was so funny because for so many years with the Switch, they basically just ported Wii U games over, right? Like all of the biggest games on Switch were previously Wii U games, like Mario Kart 8 and stuff. Yeah, look at this. I knew it. I knew the game would run like crap as soon as I got into it. That's funny. Hang on. Oh man, look at that. That's rough. It looks okay. It's just it runs like junk. Oh no. So the Xbox has problem emulating the original PlayStation. That's good to know. At least a 3D game. It might be able to do like Castlevania or something. I used to use the Xbox to emulate a lot of stuff back in the day. That was so cool. Like having a console that could play other consoles. You used to have to do that on a PC. Like, that was the only thing that could do it. Let's see what we got here. I have Homebrew on here, too. This is Killer Instinct. Quake. Sonic CD. Doom, of course. Half-Life. Half-Life doesn't run well unless you have a 128 megabyte modded Xbox. This one's fun. It's so weird that somebody ported Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct 2 to the Xbox. And they're the arcade version too. They're not like some crappy N64 version of whatever. Or Super NES version. Oh, I guess it won't play. Or will it? Looks like it froze. Maybe I don't have the ROM files installed. That's very possible. I might have just hopped on at the Homebrew store and downloaded stuff. You have to go and find like the actual game files yourself. Oh, you're talking about Bleem. Bleem, yeah, that was interesting. That was basically like a single game emulator at a time. You had to buy the disc that emulated the game you wanted, and then you had to have the game as well, and you could play like PlayStation games on a Dreamcast. I think that was called Bleemcast. I don't remember what Bleem was originally made for. I think it was PC. And it was basically like a single game at a time emulator. But yeah, you could. And it was, I think it was approved. Like it was deemed legal here in the United States. And I'm pretty sure they went out of business because of court fees, basically. Like companies kept suing them, and they couldn't afford to defend themselves in court because they didn't have enough money for lawyers. And they eventually just had to go out of business because it cost them so much to defend themselves. But I'm pretty sure that they were found that it was like, no, you can do that. But then companies just kept suing over and over and bankrupted the company. Well, that didn't work. That's not good. I never used Bleem. I remember seeing it in stores. I remember seeing it on store shelves, and it was always like, play Metal Gear on your PlayStation or on your Dreamcast or whatever, on your PC. I think Gran Turismo 2 got emulated, Metal Gear Solid. I'm trying to think of some others. Just a few games I think ended up actually getting out in the wild, but like, that was a very, very weird time. Also very ballsy to do that. I don't have any interest in playing most of these. I'm gonna go in a little bit anyway. I have to go eat lunch. My family has lunch on Sundays. I'm gonna play a little bit of Ninja Gaiden Black, actually. I'm not great at this game, but I like it. It just takes forever to load. Why is my stream on my phone like way behind? Where did I leave off? I think it was like chapter 8. I do the same combo over and over. I flying swallow guys to death, and then I'll Izuna drop, and that's about it. So it's boring to watch me play this. There's guys out there that can do like 500 hit combos and keep changing moves every time. It's like, nope, I'm not doing that. I know one thing that works, and I'm going to keep doing it over and over. Take your time, hurry up. It's yours, don't be late. And I think this is because I haven't played it in a while, so it's not in the cache. Once it caches it in memory, it basically loads almost instantly later, like when you come back and play. But when you're playing for the first time in a while, it takes a long time to load. That first level. Look at that. Still going. I think you could have read this entire thing twice already. Still loading. And this is from a hard drive. This isn't on disk. The disk could be even worse. There it goes. Proceed. All right, so where are we going here? Let's see. I need to go up the stairs, I think. Oh, it's blocked. Okay. So then we'll go out the door. Nope, I'm not going that way. I don't want to fight those guys. I don't know what the last thing I did was. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I win. Let's see. I don't think I've... No, I'm not that far along yet. Yeah, okay. That's not open yet. I was going to say, if that was open, then I'm pretty far along. Go through the lily door. Oh, really? Wow. I'm going right back to where I started. This is right where I started, right around this corner. Here we are. Let's see. Man, I hate getting stuck because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do next. And they don't tell you anything. Part of the charm. The difficulty. No. Poor game design. Sorry. Oh. I remember him launching grenades like that. There it goes. Let's see if this old man has anything to say. Yes, hello. Blacksmith. Talk. You're a ninja, right? What tipped you off? How'd you guess that? Was it the outfit? It's the outfit, right? Much of those. Incendiary shuriken. I'll take some of those. Are these guys back again? No. Oh, they are. Wow. That's annoying. Oh, screwed that one up. There's nothing up there anyway. Let's see. He's back. Wow. Oh no. You are not going to do that. Let's go up here and get killed. Oh, they don't drop down. That's interesting. I thought there would be ninjas that drop down, kill me. Ugh. Oh, let's see. Am I supposed to go back to the church? Could always go back to church, Don. I was playing Metroid Prime earlier today, and that game tells you, it's an option you can turn off, but like by default it tells you where to go next if you take too long and it looks like you're struggling. And like, really use that in this game. Shutting off. Man, what is this blue light behind me? Super distracting. It's like reflecting in my TV. It's a USB adapter. Oh, I know where I'm supposed to go now. It's through this door. Right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. I know where I am. I know what must be done. Okay, let me pull out the old bow here. I don't arrows. Let's pick some up. Okay. Now we can... Hey, stop that. There we go. Quit that. Good lord. Drain my health. Get back here, coward. Oh, God. I don't remember that guy being there. Lucky. Let's just die. God, this needs a crosshair so bad. It's so hard to aim in this game. What the frick? Oh, nice. Now he's dead. Lesser ninja. Why are you running into walls? Oh, let's see if I can throw the incendiary. Here. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Is that another guy there? It looked like it didn't even come from him. Yeah, there's another guy. That's what I thought. Oh man. Got him too. That's why I do the Azuna drop, because it hits more than one guy at a time if they're close enough. Oh god, I forgot the back of the tank is like a spawn point. Those dorks. This part sucks. These stupid drones you have to kill are annoying as hell. Hang on. Let me switch to my... not that. Windmill shuriken. I think this works against them pretty well. I'm not sure. Let me try it. These things. God, they're annoying. Oh, those lasers they shoot out trip you up. They're so bad. God. Sweet Jesus, that's annoying. Nice. Huh. Hang on. We gotta get on the other side. You gotta jump on that stupid lift. Golly. Dude, come on. God, controls are so rough in this game. Always making jumps you don't want to, because the camera's horrible. Oh, wrong way. Oh my god, that is so god. Holy crap, I forgot they knock you off like that. Okay. Projectile weapons. Guess I gotta go with this because I can't hit him with the shuriken. Hit him with this either, apparently. God damn. Do we need so many of these things? Seriously. God damn, this is annoying as hell. Look at this. It's just awful. What an awful section of the game. Jesus God. I can't even stand up. It's just stupid. Oh, now he's drunk and can't hit something 8 feet away from him. That's great. Cool. Cool game you got here, Tecmo. Oh, more. Good. That's all I say is we need even more of that crap. Okay. Are they done? Are we finished with those things? Good. Looks like we are. Looks like they're gone, famous last words. What? How did you not get up there? Whatever, screw it, I'm not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. I just want to get the next save point. I gotta go. I gotta quit for a while. Great. Oh no. It's not moving yet. That's so stupid. Man. This level is so horrible. It's really bad. So I gotta go push this so the stupid lift over here moves. And then to get up to it, you have to go all the way back around. So tedious. Okay. Why on earth did you do that? Oh my god. The camera totally screws you up in this game so much. It's like it's the worst camera I think I've ever seen in a game outside of something like, I don't even know, Advent Rising or something. And this is like the patched version, like they fixed it. They tried to anyway. And it's just unbelievably bad. God, look at this. The fact this can happen, where like you can block your own view with the environment, is just inexcusably poor. Hey, why can't you see anything? Well, level got in the way. What? Yeah, the level tried to kill me. The stage itself. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. I can't even, like, aim and jump the correct way. Alright, I think I'm just gonna call it. I'm not even gonna save it. I don't care. I'm not gonna play this again for a while. Alrighty, I'm out. I will be back later. See ya.